What's going on YouTube? Today we got the Warriors just humiliated the trash talking Grizzlies. I don't know nothing about this. I don't be watching basketball, but I will react to some basketball. You know what I'm saying? So, the last NBA reaction will be at the end of the video. I guess the Luka video. If you seen that, you know that boy went dummy. We gonna react to the highlights too, man. Stay tuned for that. Row the five bands. Tell me which one we should react to next. Tell them post notifications. And without further introduction, man, let's get into it.
Arguably the two biggest trash-talking teams in the NBA at the moment. They're both getting embarrassed too, and you know what? I love it. I mean, Phoenix got what they deserved when Aaron Gordon dunked and posterized them in an overtime win on Christmas Day, and trust me when I say I could go on and on about how the Suns have been getting humiliated this season, but that's neither here nor there, because today we got the Memphis Grizzlies in the house. So, to begin telling the story, let's actually rewind the clocks of time back a bit to 2022, where this so-called bad blood rivalry started to pick up heat. Late in March, a depleted Warriors team without any of their big three faced off against the Grizzlies and were soundly beaten. A loss is a loss, and credit to the Grizzlies for doing what they were supposed to do. But after the game was where it all started. You see, a certain number of the Memphis squad decided to log into Twitter and write "strength in numbers," which was an insult to the Warriors' famous slogan.
Ooh.
Then, in an interview, Dillon Brooks threw some shade at Andre Iguodala, and then, without even tasting a finals or conference finals for that matter, proceeded to call them a dynasty.
Keep building this dynasty and keep building this dynasty.
Young fella getting ahead of himself. That's what I'm seeing right now. They just some young fellas ready to play competitive, you know.
I think I'm going to start calling this dude Dillon Dynasty Brooks. Anyways, so the stage was set in motion, and when the postseason came around, the basketball gods decided to play matchmaker, and as basketball fans, we all got what we wanted. The Warriors were to face off against the Grizzlies in the second round of the 2022 playoffs. And oh my goodness, what I realized immediately was that Dillon Dynasty Brooks is in the wrong sport. I mean, the man should be in the UFC instead. He hurt GP2 with a dangerous play, and then almost potentially hurt Curry too with an equally dangerous play. Man, there's a way to play physically,
really too dangerous.
With an equally dangerous play. Man, almost potentially hurt Curry too with an equally dangerous play.
Yeah, he just pushed him right there.
There's a way to play physically, but that ain't it. Anyways, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
They soft nowadays, man. Play out, yo. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing, nigga. I'm sorry for wilding, but that ain't nothing, man. They being soft out here, man. Back in my day, man, they was out here. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. But you know, I hate this shit, bro. He just pushed it. That's a little shove. Emotions get into the game, you know that happens, bro. Like, I don't know why they be taking shit out of proportion.
Draymond Green then got elbowed in the face and required stitches. Morant then got into Steph's face and said, "We're gonna have some fun." He even led a chant and said Grizzlies in 7.
It happens.
I'm still probably missing a lot more of the trash talk that came from Memphis in that series, but hilariously enough, just 2 days after that incantation ceremony, the Grizzlies were eliminated. So much for Grizzlies in 7. Morant was trying to play it cool, but deep down inside, we all know he was feeling like this.
Not like that, more probably like that, but burning up more so. Like, I don't know why I don't like that. Why he trying to paint Ja in a bad light? Like, you know, it's just young, they're competitive, they're ready to play. No matter who I'm playing. Me and my guys, me and my team that I used to run with, we get on the court and we playing, we are talking shit no matter what. What? Trash talk is a part of the game. Like, you know, don't make it seem like trash talk is some big deal, man. We talking crazy. Yeah, like you get the ball, we get a steal, give him the ball again. He's with us. Give him the ball. We like those. Yo, I'm telling yo, it get different. Y'all too soft for me. Yeah.
Everything should have ended there. The Warriors won,
This
and
is
the
a
Grizzlies
physical
lost.
game. Physical
But
game.
apparently,
It happens.
For
It
some
happens.
strange reason, for the young Memphis squad, in their heads, it was just beginning because Dylan Brooks said this and more in their exit interview.
You know, we're young and they're getting old, so they know we're
Yeah,
coming
that's
every
crazy.
single year.
He was still
That's a
fanning
fact,
the
though.
flame after getting soundly beat in 6 games. Sheesh, guys. This
6
man
games.
needs
I
to
thought
see
it
a
said game 7.
psychiatrist or something.
Oh, that was probably game 7.
And here's the kicker.
Oh, that
it
day,
doesn't end
okay.
there. Draymond did an
Game 7
interview
if
over
they-
the
if
summer
they,
where he
would
said
have-
Memphis
the
is
Warriors
going to
would
have a
have
target
lost.
on their backs.
And so I think now they're going to get their reality check.
Well, the Grizzlies apparently took that to heart and put that phrase in their locker room. And if you thought this all ended there, it doesn't. This is still literally just the beginning of it all. Because about a month or 2 before the season tipped off, Morant was
like
getting
this.
into a little Twitter war with Draymond, and at the very end of it, he said that he wanted the Warriors for Christmas. He literally used the word wanted. What a statement. Then, to add an exclamation mark on everything, Morant said, I gotta show you this soundbite.
You know, yeah, this time you're not saying, I would have cooked
I would have cooked them too.
you would have cooked Michael Jordan?
Sheesh, guys. They say that youth knows no fear, but this,
Real though. That's you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to agree with him, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I believe in my young people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I believe in my young people, man. Shit like that. I ain't gonna lie. Times change. Ja jumping out the gym. There's 100 niggas like Ja jumping out the gym nowadays. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna get into that. 'Cause I know y'all probably hear that argument a whole bunch. But I do feel like time, it's so advanced nowadays, man. It's so advanced, you know. There's a whole bunch of kids that's athletic as shit, can shoot the shit out the pool. You know, there's so many what is it called? Appliances, if you will. The Vertimax, the shooting gun. Even when you pass the ball, I used to get 1,000 shots up a day with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I used to get a Vertimax. I'm telling you, like, it was, let me chill though, man. I do feel like today, now people, the talent is unmatched. And it's only gonna get better, honestly.
is crossing the line, if you ask me.
You know what I'm saying?
Anyways,
Nah, yeah, I
the fateful
don't know.
day
I don't-
finally
you
came.
never know. You
And
never
little
know,
did
man.
Morant know
You
that
never
he
know.
and his team would be getting absolutely humiliated again by the Warriors. But
Nah.
this time on
Let me stop. Ja, I ain't gonna lie. Jordan was fake different, gang. Probably had you. I don't know. You get up. You definitely do get up. Ja get up damn near same height or if not more than Jordan. I will keep it a buck. I seen both. Now I can talk about this. I seen both. You know, Ja gets up there like a motherfucker. Like, yeah. So, but Jordan is so fundamental. He will destroy him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just thinking about it. Like, Jordan plays defense. You know, he'll post him up, hit him with the. Ja like 6'2", right? 6'3". He's done. He's done. They probably like at the same quickness level, and Jordan probably got more agility, more acrobaticness, athleticness probably the same. Ja probably got a little edge on the bounce. Jordan got a little edge on the athleticness in other areas. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, but it's just Jordan. His skill is so. Yeah, so it's over, bro. It's in a spot. 1-2 dribbles, just go.
Christmas Day. So here's what went down. First off,
I had to
the
rethink
Warriors
that. Yeah,
were
my fault.
shorthanded.
My fault for bugging
I mean,
out. My
they were
fault.
without Steph
That's
Curry
me.
and without Andrew Wiggins.
I'm tripping.
They were missing their two best players, and the Grizzlies, on the other hand, well, they were at full strength. And according to Jared Jackson Jr., this is the definition of strength in numbers. At this point, the stage was set, the tension was there, and by all accounts, this was supposed to be a blowout dominant win by Memphis. But instead, this happened. Here's Poole, being guarded by Dylan Dynasty Brooks. He does a jab and fakes going right, then steps back to his
Jordan
left
Poole
and
is
launches from
different, though.
25 feet for a tray.
Ah.
Here's another look at Poole, being guarded again by Dylan Dynasty Brooks. JP3 quickly dashes to the right and completely loses Mr. Dynasty, who's like a full 6 feet away when Poole was already in the air releasing the shot. The Warriors completely lit up the Grizzlies, going 18 for 44 from beyond the arc, and there was nothing Memphis could do to stop the onslaught. Meanwhile, here's Brooks missing a free throw and getting mocked by Draymond. Here he is again traveling. Here he is again throwing up bricks. And I think his highlight of the night must have been hitting the deck and getting absolutely roasted by Clay.
Oh, now you can't talk dynasty when you haven't won before.
Anyways, his partner in crime, Ja Morant, wasn't much better either. I mean, this dude is the king of almost. In his career, up to date, this dude must have missed so many highlight dunks. I'm not quite sure how he does it, but he always finds a way to mess up these highlight reels. And I think the new nickname
He would have the
should
best
be Ja
dunks in
Almost
You know what I'm
Morant.
saying?
Anyway,
What's up with this nigga though? Why he hating on the Grizzlies, man? I'm not even a Grizzly fan. I don't even watch the basketball, bro. But he's obviously hating like a motherfucker. Why you hating, man? Damn. Let them rock out. They're a young team, being competitive, just trying to, you know what I'm saying? They probably stepped over some boundaries, you know what I'm saying? Doing that, stepped on some toes, whatever, saying the wrong things, being young. Okay. Put them in their place, man. And go, that's not for you to do though. For real, that's not your job. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, man. Get your content, my boy. Get your content. I definitely understand that. But it's like, don't do that, bro. You hating on the Grizzlies right now, man. This is a young competitive team with the fire in them. They ready. They want to hoop. They want to hoop, man. They gotta hoop better. They definitely gotta hoop better. They gotta get better. But you know, I'm rambling, but I don't know. Let me just get going.
He lived up to this name on Christmas as he almost dunked on Jerry
Good chat
Lamb.
sessions though, man. I be chatting.
Comes Morant. Open floor goes up.
Oh my God, he be almost wow.
Man, he really needs to call up Aaron Gordon for some dunking highlight advice for Pete's sake. Then next off, his second highlight of the night was probably this. Ja Morant got by his initial defender, but when he tried laying it in, Draymond came into the picture, blocked the shot, and then let out a primal roar in Morant's face as he hit the deck. Sheesh, guys. I'm sure he's going to remember that sequence for a very long time. But as per Ja Morant and his tweet in the offseason, this is what he wanted. Oh my goodness. Talk about trash talking going wrong. This is Ja's Draymond special. Moving on here, let's now take a look at the box score because you're gonna laugh. So after all that talking done by the Memphis Grizzlies, after having that chalkboard stuff in their locker room, after all that...
Ja had 30. My boy had 30. He had 36 on him though. Yo, he can't be bad now, boy. He had 36 on him. Like you talk about all the bad. You don't want to talk about the good though. I understand they lost. It's respectable, they lost. But don't act like he was out there getting killed, man. My boy had 36.
Talk about wanting the Warriors on Christmas. Mr. Strength in Numbers commits 5 personal fouls and is a -3 in the plus-minus department. Desmond Bane goes 0 for 7
and
from three-point
210
range.
from the
Dylan
3 though.
Dynasty
That's a
Brooks
little trash.
goes 4 for 12 from the field, 1 for 6 from three-point range, and commits both 5 turnovers and personal fouls for a measly 13 points. Ty Jerome of the Warriors, a player on a 2-way contract, had an efficient 14-point game and played better than Brooks for crying out loud. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you don't go around prematurely talking about dynasties. Klay Thompson
that's crazy.
as well after the game.
But you know what I'm saying? All you could do is learn from that, bro. I don't really fault them too much for that, bro. I don't fault them too much for that. It's competitive sports. You know, we gonna talk our trash. We gonna obviously uplift our team. We not gonna think of us as nothing less. But sometimes you gotta keep it to yourself until it's reality, man. Yeah, but I think he's taking it, doing this out of proportion. You know?
Man, they was talking about dynasty and all that. You can't talk dynasty when you haven't won before.
Anyways, Ja Almost Morant, on the other hand, shot 2 for 10 from three-point range and committed 6 turnovers and was a -7 in the plus-minus department. He probably would have had even more turnovers if the refs actually did their jobs properly and called him for all the double dribbles and traveling that he was committing all night. Anyways, when it was all would have had even more turnovers if the refs actually did their jobs properly and called him for all probably would have had even more turnovers if the refs actually did their jobs properly and called him for all the double dribbles and turnovers, a -7 in the plus-minus department.
They definitely gonna give that a guy step, especially in the NBA.
Turnovers if the refs actually
they
did
definitely gonna give that first step because he dribbled the ball right before that.
He probably would have had even more turnovers if the refs actually did their jobs properly and called him for all the double dribbles
that step right there.
And traveling that he was committing all night. Anyways, when it was all said and done, after all that had transpired over the past year...
Nah, this nigga give me tight, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. He's fake blowing mines. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a hooper. That plays basketball for real. Well, used to. Let me stop. I don't play basketball like that no more. But, bro, you dead ass right now. You, if you would try to call that OB in a what, I would just check the ball up, boy. I'm about to keep killing you. I don't care what you. Shut up. Check the ball. Like you talk about what? He literally dribbled the ball and then the step was taken literally probably 0.3 seconds, 0.1 second after he dribbled the ball in real time. He slowed the video down to make it exaggerated, bro. Come on, bro. The NBA been letting that step rock for years. We know this. So why are we making a big deal when Morant does it? Oh, I know why. He want to hate on the Grizzlies. He's hating on the Grizzlies, nigga. That's all that could be going on right now, man.
This is how it all ended for Memphis. God. Down 13 with under 10 seconds left to go. And trying to showboat with an alley-oop dunk, but throwing the ball out of bounds instead. This must be one of the most embarrassing...
Bro, they're having fun playing the game they love. Do you play basketball, my brother? You get me mad, boy. They having fun. They don't care about... They already lost the game. Now you about to try to go for a crazy dunk to have some fun, man. It's just blowing it out of proportion, man. They lost. They got to put in some work. This video, man, I ain't gonna lie, it just got me tight. A whole bunch of hating. Just hating for nothing. Yeah, they trash talk, but why are you so upset that they trash talk, man? They ain't trash talk you. I shouldn't feel like you're being biased towards the Warriors during the I don't know. It rubs me the wrong way a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Let me know how y'all feel. You know what I'm saying? In the comment section. Roll the 5 bands. Make sure you click on that last reaction on your screen right now. Tell me which one to react to next. Tell them post notifications. And I'm out of here, man. Links in the description.